In 2017, I set on a journey through what was known as my favourite game of all time, which is The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. That game came to me at a time when I needed a video game like that to just forget about all my problems and responsibilities I had at the time, and it just consumed my life for a fair few months whilst I 100%ed it, and then the DLC came out for it and I did all that, the Champion's Ballad and the Master Sword Trials. I did all that. I 100%ed everything in it, got the Korok seeds, did everything you could imagine with that game. And then when they announced Tears of the Kingdom, I was absolutely over the moon. I was like, how can it be any better than what was at the time my favourite game, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild? And for years and years and years, I've been waiting for the opportunity to get my hands on it. And it finally came out. From the day of this video, it would have been a couple of weeks ago. I finally bought it on the day. It finally came out and I bought it. And as I said, I haven't had a game that just helped me switch off from the world and responsibilities and stuff like that since 2017 with Breath of the Wild. And Tears of the Kingdom did exactly that. It did everything I wanted it to do and more. My life has changed a lot over the few years. I have a family now, more responsibilities than I did back then. So I was naive to believe that I had a lot going on back then, because I have a lot more going on now than I had then. And it's crazy how much Tears of the Kingdom just helped me forget about all the problems and stuff that was going on. And if a video game can do that for you, then it has got to be one of the greatest video games of all time. And Tears of the Kingdom is now officially my favourite video game I've ever played in my life. I don't know whether you can hear it in my voice, like I'm getting a bit emotional just talking about it. I completed it last night. I did everything. I completed the story. I haven't 100%ed it. There's still the odd thing I've got to do, Korok seeds and stuff like that. I'm trying to be as non-spoilery as I can, because it has, like I said, it's only been out for a few weeks. But it blew away my expectations and did 1,000,000% more than I ever expected it to. A lot of people were thinking it was just going to be a copy-paste of Breath of the Wild. It took everything from Breath of the Wild and just improved it tenfold, 100-fold, 1,000 times fold. It found everything that was good. It had everything that was great about Breath of the Wild and improved every aspect of it. And it is just the perfect, to me, it is the perfect video game. And like I said, a game hasn't trapped me in its world, in its like focus for since then. Like, there's been lots of games that have come out that I've loved. God of War Ragnarok and the Resident Evil 4 remake, as you've seen on the channel. I recently did that. That was great. But Tears of the Kingdom has topped everything, every expectation I had. It's topped everything. It is, to me, it is the perfect game. I never had a bad time playing it. I never got upset with it. I never got mad with it. Not frustrated. It's just fantastic. It's not too easy. It's not too hard. It can be very hard at times. The final boss, won't spoil it, was very, very difficult. And I like I said, I played it a lot. I've done over 100 hours in the game, so I was prepared for it. And now I don't call myself a great Zelda player. I'm definitely great at Breath of the Wild. I can say that because of how many times I've completed that game, like 6 times, did it on master mode. So I know I'm good at Breath of the Wild. So it's a lot harder than Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. It's far harder, but there's a reason for that, which I won't go into. Like I said, non-spoilers. Don't want to spoil anything for anybody. But yeah, it is the best game I've ever played, and one day I will talk about it and I will go into detail. I'll go into spoilers and stuff like that. But I just wanted to say thank you to Nintendo for just producing this absolutely fantastic game. The Legend of Zelda series means a lot to me. I don't know whether you've seen the tattoo, and it was just fantastic, and I can't wait to go back to it in a few months' time, and maybe I'll probably restart it from the beginning and do it all over again. It was absolutely fantastic. But yeah, it's absolutely incredible. Anybody who's a Legend of Zelda fan should play it. Anybody who isn't a Legend of Zelda fan should play it. Just get the game. It's absolutely incredible. And I just wanted to get that out there and just say that my new favourite game is officially The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Take care, guys. See you soon.